Right now, scientists are wiring lab-grown human neurons directly to computers to create entirely new biological processing systems. This field, organoid intelligence, creates a physical hybrid that sits between a living biological subject and a programmed inorganic machine. In this chart, we see where organoid intelligence fits. We have rules for humans, animals, and artificial intelligence, but biological computers fall outside these definitions. This central, undefined space represents a regulatory vacuum. Without international consensus, we are currently working without a governing framework. If society waits for these systems to achieve advanced cognition before deciding how to regulate them, the technology will already be beyond our control. Thomas Hartung and his colleagues developed an anticipatory governance model to address this risk. It is a 5-zone ethical map designed to embed rules into the research as it happens. Zone 1 focuses on the entity itself. As neuroclusters increase in size and function, researchers must determine if an organoid could develop sentience, a capacity for pain, or moral status. A report by the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine provides an institutional reality check here. It concludes that current organoids are far too rudimentary to possess actual awareness. Zone 2 shifts the focus to the donor, who provided the original biological blueprint. Traditional medical consent forms fail when a donor's cells are used to build unpredictable biological computers. Ethicists are now proposing consent for governance, where donors authorize an accountable, ongoing oversight structure that can respond as the technology evolves. The immediate ethical risk is the legal and moral control of human biological data, rather than the internal experience of the tissue itself. Zone 3 examines the environment. An organoid's ethical status changes the moment it is transplanted into an animal host or wired into a machine interface. This diagram illustrates the Mereological Problem, attributing a whole system's achievements to just one of its parts. As data moves through the loop, it becomes clear that intelligence belongs to the network of tissue, hardware, and code, rather than just the central cells. Zones 4 and 5 cover the macroscopic impact on society and governance. This involves corporate ownership, unequal global access to medical breakthroughs, and the risk of public alarm fueled by sci-fi terminology. Hartung's map shows that biological computing is an economic and geopolitical crisis. While Hartung's map promotes proactive governance, it still contains significant blank spots. The first is a conceptual gap. Researchers lack an agreed-upon definition that separates basic cellular responsiveness from actual intelligence. There is also a governance gap. The field lacks operational machinery, such as independent auditing or concrete stopping rules for experiments that cross ethical lines. The proposed solution is embedded ethics. Ethicists, legal experts, and stakeholders work directly inside the laboratory alongside engineers to influence the research in real time. As machine architecture mirrors the human mind, moral frameworks need to be integrated into the scientific process to influence what biological intelligence becomes.